Hi, this is Phil Lakin, City Councilor for District 8. I wanted to provide you with a video update of the good progress we're making along Yale between 81st and 91st. Hopefully you learned quite a bit. I learned quite a bit when I was on site today. This is a shot looking south toward the crest of the hill, and now I'm panning to the west so you can see the good progress made on the western wall. The smooth portion of the wall will all be underground, with that texturized portion being the portion that we can see whenever we're driving, biking, walking along this corridor. I'm now at the base of the wall. This will be at its highest about 44 feet high, but you can see the engineering that goes into producing walls like this. This element right here is called a batter wall, engineered and designed to hold back a lot of weight for a very, very long time. Again, this whole portion right here, about 2/3 of which you can see, will all be underground. Most of it rock, an aggregate base, and then the road. This area where I'm standing will probably be the sidewalk and the landscaped side, so we've really paid close attention to landscaping through this corridor to soften it, to bring back memories of what it was like before this big construction project took place. Here I am back on the east side at Signal Hill. These pieces of metal are parts of the shafts that have been drilled that will hold up the eastern wall. So you can see the eastern wall is starting to be formed, and it will extend a little bit further to the north, and then obviously a long way to the south as well. And you can see the green belt that will still be established for those people who live in Signal Hill. There will be that gap between the wall and their fences. And then about 14 feet of that hill will be taken away. So it'll be pretty close to the same height that I'm standing right now, but sight lines will be drastically improved through this corridor as we try to continue to make it safe. I'm now back on the western side, right across from the entrance of Southern Point, basically walking down what will be the outside southbound lane. So you can see a little bit more of the work and the progress that's been made for and on these walls along this corridor. Really, the crews are making, just every single day when I drive through, it seems like, something else is new. Just for point of reference, that telephone pole is the telephone pole that the witch hangs from during the Halloween season. And this is the driveway that leads into the Kate residence, where we used to be able to see some horses grazing and things like that. Still happens, but just along that driveway. And then you can see the forms for the western wall, the rest of the western wall being laid out right here. So this looks north, and you'll see in this just the amount of the curve that's taken out. So the dreadful curve that's so unsafe through here, that Armco guardrail steel that so many cars have hit, will go away, and we'll just keep driving straight as we go through this corridor right along basically the path that I'm standing in, which will be outstanding, and again, hopefully really work in our favor to just make this area a lot more safe for all of us. I'm now showing you elements of the wall from the driving section or the road section and the home section as well, or home perspective as well. So we worked very closely as a group of homeowners associations and me as a city councilor and city employees to make sure we got this right. So we wanted the entire experience for those who live on the other side of the wall to be aesthetically pleasing. So you'll see here that the entire wall is texturized and will be stained. The homeowners collectively decided what texture these walls had and what stain color these walls had as well. So once completed, they'll look quite a bit different than this concrete color. And then this final element, we're at the very, very southern part of the project. This is actually phase 2, right across from the geophysical building, and then panning toward 91st and Yale intersection. But you can see that here it's a completely concrete road, concrete curbs. This section will be stamped concrete, and then we have a concrete curb that can carry us on our bicycles or as we walk to businesses, to neighborhoods, to schools, to Hunter Park, to the creek trail system, and everywhere else that we may want to go. So this is kind of what the completed product will look like. We're still a long way from completion, but the good news is we're about 40 to 50 days from having Yale opened back up. It'll just be one lane in each direction, but it's a lot better than having the area closed. Crews have made tremendous progress while it has been closed, and I just wanted to provide an update for you so you could see some of the progress and learn about some of the details, which I know many of you are curious about. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Have a great day.